So much of this speaks to Jim Moore's brilliance, but all my team, it's doing what's appropriate. Not forcing something, not pushing it one way or the other because something has to, what I mean, stuff like that. It's we explore all that stuff, then it always comes back to, well, what's the most honest and what's the truest way to do this? You know what I mean? And what speaks the most to the music that's going on and the intent and that kind of stuff. And sometimes you pay for that, but what I'm proud of of this show, of so many things that these guys have created, I just seem so appropriate. You know what I mean? We're not forcing anything. It's like everything just kind of lines up, and once in a while you get lucky to have one of those.
I completely feel that way. I think that's why I respond to the show the way I do, because everything about it just seems like this is all exactly right. Like this is I love the era, and that fits the core. It fits the Bluecoats, and then the way you've costumed it and the way it looks, and then the colors, like everything about it to me just sort of clicks in. So we're sort of back to that comment you made earlier about the honesty of the show. I want to speak to that again a little bit more, because I understand, I think, what you're saying from everything we've just talked about. But let's talk about that again, because I feel like I can always tell when a show doesn't have that. Like when there's something, it just all seems forced, or it's not right for this group. Or is that what you mean by honesty? Or can you talk more about that term and what you mean by that?
I think that's what we're all striving for. You all strive for something that just works. You don't have to question things, and there's not the stuff that makes you just feel like, well, that didn't really make sense there because something had to go there that didn't make sense in the thing. It's getting rid of all the stuff and just doing what's right. And then, to me, those times when you achieve this kind of thing, you can tell because it clicks with the performers. All of a sudden, there's a hole that the performers grab onto, and they make it their own. We all say that, but like, honestly, their own thing. And I think that only happens once you can get picked away at things and done things a certain way, so that it becomes honestly something that they don't have to force anything. You know what I mean? The form of everything just works for them, and they're able to emotionally invest not only in the moments but in the entire production. I think that's those are the words I'm trying to use to say honesty and believability.
Michael, do you want to speak to that at all?
I'm just listening to John. No, it's true. It is a feeling, and it's understanding that the music, how the music's created, the way it sounds, the way the performers sound, the way they understand it, that at the end of the day, everything else falls away, and you hear, feel, and see these performers. And I always say, if a designer does their job and a show creator does their job, we are set up and they're spike. Set up and spike. And these kids get to spike it every night. And everything else falls away. At the end of the day, you don't care what it looks like. At the end of the day, you don't care, because it's just where it should be, how it should feel. And as my friend John often says, perhaps it is what it should be. And it is what it should be. And the kids just live it. And that tells me we did our job. They're able to live it.
Watch this entire video conversation at marchingartseducation.com, where you'll find many other free videos and live webinars. Take advantage of the great ideas and information available in videos and coursework to help you and your staff take your group to the next level.